And we are back. Yo. Because most likely this is going to be the biggest input you have this session.
Welcome back, everybody.
Good. So, everybody else.
Martyr, Bowen, and the zombies on Griffin back are about to wreak havoc on this orc army.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, so you guys start frying. So from afar, you can see maybe...
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
So in total, again, this is day, so people are moving around. I mean, are you waiting for night? What's happening? Like, give me more details if you want to do something specific. Are you just
maybe night would be better? I mean, when do we reach we reach by midday, so I guess we stay like.
No, you reach by night. The wood. No.
We camped on the woods, so we're probably only a couple of hours, maybe even less, flight to Ratcorp.
Yeah.
Ragorp.
Are there any refugees like nearby that are still fleeing the town?
There don't seem to be any, no.
Okay.
They probably got pretty well encircled and cut off.
If I cast, I could.
That's a good point. If it's darkness, they won't even be able to see us. We can just sort of fly over the top and drop fireballs, and they won't shoot because they can't see us. We can't see them.
Yeah, I'm
you can roll
being able to see them.
See how many you blow up. Or should we just do it in daylight? I'm confident that we can tank a few arrow shots and not have to worry about it either way. But
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast invisibility on me and a griffin, Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to fly and see how the camp's arranged.
Okay. So I'll give you.
So I'll be on a hill, maybe a half mile out, with the zombies and the other griffin.
I'm gonna give you a small idea of how they are arranged. So you can see maybe close to 2,000 orcs. Seems to be about close to 2,000 orcs. 1,000 each side, like kind of. Again, like it's encircling the city.
You can't encircle a city with 2,000 dudes. They can block the path.
Block the path. Again, let me finish. 2,000. You have 2,000 orcs, about 1,000 bugbears, and 500 hobgoblins.
Jesus. All right. So what I want to primarily do is I want to mark in my mind the largest locations of tents. And I want to focus on the tents that look like they belong to like the rank and file, not like huge tents that are obviously command tents, but smaller tents where multiple groups of orcs will be sleeping.
Okay.
And if I can, I actually would prioritize the hobgoblin the hobgoblin tents. So those guys are pretty nasty.
Yeah, the hobgoblins
fuck hobgoblins.
The hobgoblins seem to be arrayed in a more in a very orderly fashion. So like each of their tent from like perfect tidiness. The bugbears are just sitting in what seems to be a ramshackle of a camp, arrayed
kindling, and a higher challenge rating.
There and there and there, it's like everywhere. It's literally no. Okay, and about the orcs are arrayed in a semi-arranged kind of camp. There is rank and file, so you can understand like these are the orcs, those are the orc captains. That's a war chief camp tent definitely, and so on.
Okay. So I'm marking out in my mind the location of all of the large groups of tents. I'm gonna try and find 2 really big groups of tents for the hobgoblins, and then 4 really, maybe 1. Actually, it's 2001K 500, right?
No, it's actually no, it's 2,000 orcs, 1K bugbears, 500 hobgoblins.
I feel like the bugbears and the hobgoblins are actually more threatening than the orcs. Would I know that? Have I fought? We haven't. Have we fought any orcs yet?
No, you have never fought orcs before.
All right. Well, I fought bugbears. I fought hobgoblins, and I don't like either one of them.
Yeah, bugbear killed your friend.
Yeah. So I'll try and find the 2 largest clusters of bugbear tents, and I'll mark them out in my mind. Trying to think of how I can come back here at night. Maybe I don't have to come back here at night.
It
Random
seems like
note
they
keeping
have
question.
Gone?
Did Thimble steal anything I need to delete from my character sheet?
No.
Okay. I got my holy symbol back, and he didn't re-steal it
Right.
or any of my coins. Right.
Okay, well,
It's relevant to my interests.
they seem to be in a pretty entrenched position.
Okay.
Just putting it out there, but they do seem to be ready.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna come back tonight when I guess there'll be enough light from the fires for me from campfires for me to see where they are. I'm gonna come back when they're asleep though, so I'll pick out my targets. The 2 biggest clusters of bugbear tents I'm gonna actually copy this. Bugbear tents I can find, and then 1
the
cluster of
bugbears-
hobgoblins and 3 clusters of orc tents.
Okay, so the hobgoblins, they seem to be very arrayed. It's not that easy. Like they seem to be extremely orderly. They're not really doing anything like the bugbears are just loitering about and not doing much. You can easily find a decent amount of bugbears you can see in the day. A decent amount of bugbears just staying about and doing absolutely nothing. So you're not sure how it would be. The tents are pretty spaced out from each other at the bugbears, so
Okay.
it would be harder to catch them at night. It seems.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'll skip attacking the bugbears.
Oh, okay. And the hobgoblins, they seem, as I said, orderly tents. So each of the tents are arrayed in rows of 3. Each of the rows have 6 tents. And they seem to be about maybe 4 or 6 hobgoblins in each tent.
Okay, it's reasonable. All right, in that case, I'll skip the bugbears entirely, and I'll pick 2 targets in the hobgoblins and 4 targets from the orcs.
Okay. The orcs, as I said, kind of like you can easily find a couple of targets. Not that many, but you can find 4 is definitely enough. You can find maybe like a war chief. Like it seems like the war chiefs gather their followers around them. It seems like it's all divided among rank and blood. It seems all of the orcs are divided in certain colors, markings. Some of the orcs are just painted full, just purple, and some are just yellow, like yellow markings on here and here. It seems like there's different tribes here, and they're keeping their distance.
Okay. Well, in the interest of trying to set up a power struggle, I will prioritize. If I can, I will try and see if I can prioritize one color over another. So I'll pick out targets that are all yellow as opposed to mixing it up.
Okay, so you can easily find like there's about
what's the color on the command tent?
The command tents, each of them, the orcs are in the different colors. 6 in total, 6 different command tents. It seems 3 on either side.
So it's like a general staff. Okay, I'll prioritize the yellows then. No one likes yellow.
Okay, you prioritize the arrows. So that's it. Like, do you want to know anything else?
No, I'll pick those out. Actually, how does the city look? Does it look like it was attacked, or does it look like it's
The city
surrendered?
looks like it's been attacked multiple times, but the orcs could definitely take this city if they really wanted to.
Oh, so is the city not full of orcs? Is it
The
still?
city is not full of orcs.
Oh, so it's like a rescue. This is a rescue. It's even better.
Yeah, you've heard before. This is the city that stood.
All right. I'm gonna fly back to Bowen. I considered for a second flying into the city and warning people that salvation is on its way, but I think that's Bowen's shtick. He's better at it than I am.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll relay all this information to Bowen, and I'll explain that my attack plan is to go in at night and just unleash the balls and then
should we
take
just
off.
do one Griffin?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see a good
I
reason.
think I should at least accompany you. And I don't know if I'll actually do anything while you're raining fireballs, but I can buff the armor class of our Griffin and heal.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
hit with arrows. But probably leave the zombies and the other Griffin behind. I think they'll be more of a liability, or as in like they may get shot down, and that's. Whereas we're a lot, we're a lot more mobile, and we have more heals in our pockets.
Agreed. So we're
let's
gonna
do
wait
that.
till nightfall.
Okay, so you guys wait till nightfall. The sun sets. Nothing happens during the day.
Okay.
Okay, and then we get onto one Griffin and take flight.
So you're gonna buff it with.
Yeah, shield of faith.
Oh, you should have. Nah,
lasts-
it's too late now.
It only lasts 10 minutes. What's that?
It's too late
What?
now. You should have memmed. It would like it's sanctuary. It's a spell that's useless in most circumstances.
Oh, but I think I have. No, I don't always have that. I should have memmed
No,
it.
you don't. That would have
That's
been
what I was.
epic.
Sanctuary the Griffin.
Yeah. So what are they gonna do? It's okay.
Yeah, that
Shield
would
of Faith's
have been
pretty
way-
good.
That would have been way better. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Shield of Faith.
Okay, so
Sanctuary
You guys-
doesn't even need concentration. I could have done Sanctuary and Shield of Faith.
And Shield of Faith.
I'd done Sanctuary.
are you guys
Whoops.
riding in invisibility?
No, we could make the Griffin invisible, right?
Yeah, I can make the Griffin invisible. I have a spell slot left. I could do that.
Or
So I'm
would
gonna
you
make the
rather-
Griffin.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna
dark.
make the
They
Griffin
probably-
invisible. I'm gonna make the Griffin invisible. I'm not taking any chances with this operation.
Okay, the Griffin
So
is now
two little
invisible.
floating dudes. If the Griffin's invisible, I should probably use Shield of Faith on you.
Actually, maybe. I'm changing my armor to match the sky for the record, Chucky.
Yeah, we both are pretty much
Mhm.
black. Or
So-
whatever it seems.
Yeah, the
We have-
disadvantage doesn't stack.
Yeah, they're-
We have camo.
They already have
I don't want us to be seen. I want it to seem like fire rained down from the sky from like God, and there was no sign of anything.
yeah. So I'll go ahead and Shield of Faith, Martour.
Okay, and I mean you are currently flying above.
Yeah.
So what I would do
It's
is
invisible.
like when I would map out I'd pick my targets in advance, right?
Mhm.
I want to try and do as straight a line as possible, where I just fly straight through, hit my targets, and we leave.
Or do we go to the city?
Oh, and we could go to the city.
Should we just burn a path to the city? I mean, because their tents can't be deeper than a couple hundred feet, right?
Yeah.
So
you
we'll
want to go to the
fly
city
over
and
that.
then like rain fire down, ask around, and then leave.
Mhm.
This is a great plan.
Okay, well, so you guys have your plan. I think we should roll an initiative here, just for the sake of movement and everything.
Okay.
Sure.
I actually
I
don't
don't
know the
actually
Griffin's
need-
next.
I'll roll it as-
The Griffin is going to move at either one of your initiative, whichever you think is controlling him. I think, because you are casting spells, Bowen's initiative.
Okay, that seems fair.
Okay. So last.
Okay, so you guys continue on. What do? You still haven't made your move, so they don't roll initiative yet. Like, tell me, I
Am I-
cast Fireball.
Am I over one of my targets?
I mean, you're currently flying whatever you want.
Well, I'm
Yeah, we
saying
fly over
we're,
the first
we're gonna
target.
we're going to keep moving until I get to my first target.
Okay, so you get to the first target you mapped out.
Yeah.
As I said, nothing interesting. How up in the sky are you?
Like 155 feet.
105. Isn't your range 150?
Yeah, but I can cast it 5 feet above the ground.
Okay, so 155.
Yeah, 155 feet. That puts us at disadvantage for longbows. It's important.
And javelins can't hit us.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably can't see us. They probably only have dark vision. I mean, they can't see us. We can't see them except for maybe the fires.
Yeah,
Dark
I'm-
vision
I'm-
only extends 60 feet.
yeah. So I specifically said I was.
They may
I-
see
I
a streak of
was
fire across the
looking
sky.
for the tents, and I was gonna try. And I was looking at the fire where the fire pits are, because they presumably they put the fire pits in the same place every night. So I'm using those to like locate my my attack. You ready, Chucky?
I'm ready.
So I cast that first fireball for 31 damage. It's a spell DC of 14. for
Okay,
half.
so casting at the orcs or at the hobgoblins now?
Well, I don't know what order the tents are in, but I'm trying to make a straight line between where we were and the city while hitting all the targets on the way.
Okay, so first you would have the orcs. The
Okay.
the bugbears are between them, and the hobgoblins
Okay.
are at the end.
Okay. Well, I'm not attacking the bugbears at all, so it's just orcs and hobs. So we're gonna do all 4 orcs first, and then the hobs.
Okay, good.
You want the next? And after that we keep moving unless something
One second,
happens.
I'm just So it seems like obviously alarm in the camp is being set. Okay, so on. You are last in initiative, so always when like Martha, like I'll say what happens with the camp, Martha does something, and then it's you. So when I'm gonna just skip past you, because you're not usually gonna do anything. If you wanna imply, if you wanna do anything, you just tell me like.
Yeah,
Bombing
sure.
runs are so impersonal.
I mean, I'm keeping my concentration on the Shield of Faith. Probably not taking any actions aside from urging the Griffin to keep flying.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So you start moving. You can see definitely like troops mobilizing, people like scampering around. Let's see how many you've killed. You've attacked the orcs. They're sitting about.
It occurs to me if we're
Tents are
not
about
actually killing them, then they're
5
gonna
or
just like
6.
heal to full. It's pretty funny.
Okay, let me roll
You should kill regular orcs, though.
60-20 on.
Even if they pass that save, I don't think they have more than 2d8 plus 2
On-
or 3.
What's
On
your,
average.
What's your
Even
what's your
max
DC?
HP. Yeah.
What's your DC save?
14.
Make and make. That's it. Like 2, 4 miss.
Okay.
Make.
I somehow doubt there's only 6 orcs in that 40-foot ball, but it's okay.
You are casting it about 5 feet above the ground. You are casting it at one
So
of the
it's
tents. It's
I'm
about
20-foot radius, right?
I'm casting. Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so it's a
20 foot
40-foot diameter ball, and I'm trying to cast it during the day. I went and looked at as many tents as I could to get like the closest groups.
yeah.
of
You
tents.
you went and even as I said, it's semi-arranged. So you found the first tent that's in. You went for the arrows. This is the first tent you've hit. The tents are about spaced about 10 feet from each other, maybe.
Okay. Well, 10 feet, like that would still hit a minimum of 4 tents going one direction, and then think about it 3-dimensionally. It's like
Let's make a small map of you because I want to be sure I'm not taking out any kills that you guys should get. Yeah, I want to make this good, but you're doing a crazy prime. Let's at least make it good. So they have 2 rows of 6 tents each. And Yorks. So this basically be it with about 20 feet between the rows like this. Okay, can you get what I mean?
not sure if to scale.
I think it's about to scale. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And
actually to scale, yeah. So this is about how it looks.
So each of these is 1/10.
Yeah, each of this is 1/10.
Okay. For the record, a 10 square foot tent was intended to sleep 8 people in the Roman legions. So if this is a
Orcs are bigger than Romans.
30 by 10 foot tent, well, okay, even if they're twice as big, if this is a 30
So
by 10
maybe-
foot tent, it's going to fit
So
at
there's
least 12
probably
people.
conservatively, yeah, a dozen orcs per tent. They may not all be in their tent right now. I mean, they may be out at the fire.
So what we'll do is I'll roll a 1d6 plus 4 on each tent. And that's going to be the number of orcs that are going to be in the tent whenever you shoot a fireball.
Assuming perfect positioning, I'm going to hit the equivalent of 4 tents because I'm hitting 2 completely and 4 half of the tent is engulfed in the fireball.
Okay, good. So 4 tents. So the first you had 6. Then you have 8. Can you actually, somebody, because I will be spouting on numbers, somebody have something else to write this out on.
I got it. So I've hit 14 orcs so far.
Okay, let me just show the map to the stream basically.
Just a bunch of rectangles.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm showing the rectangles, I know, but people want to see it. So these are how the rectangles look. Okay, next tent, you have only six orcs.
20.
And another 6 orcs.
26.
Okay, so you've hit 26 orcs.
So you have to roll another 20, or you have to roll another 18 d8s.
Wait.
Or 18 d20s, rather, for the save pass.
I see something in chat, and it's actually my help.
They've probably just done done some of these calculations that we're doing, an estimated density of military encampment, and given that to you.
You know, let's just go on with what we have.
Yeah,
we'll look at that
I think we're doing okay. So yeah, 18, another 18 d20s.
Maybe someone in chat can check how our numbers match up with what DMG says.
Pass.
Back. Or we can check after.
Pass.
1,
so
2.
that's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 5 people that pass. So
Okay.
that's 21 people that miss. 21 orcs that miss.
And I think if they fail, they're insta killed, right?
33.
And if they pass,
on
they're
an
probably.
orc. The max HP would be a 1624. So they're insta killed, yeah.
Yeah, so fail is an insta kill. A pass, they might die, depending on
might
if
die.
Chucky wants to roll their HP or not.
You know
That
what?
puts their average at death, though, because its average is 15,
yeah,
right?
you know what we do? We're gonna roll HP for 1. And we'll see if it's high enough, then those 5 or however many made it will survive. If not, they'll die.
Why don't you just roll 5 or
It's okay. It's
Well,
because
5 times.
it takes too much to roll the HP to all of them, so we just roll a general HP for
So
those.
there's only 5, aren't there?
Yeah, but still, it's gonna be like this is gonna go on for some time.
Would you roll 34? I mean, I'm just you can just spam roll 20 with these calculations.
You know what? Let's do it.
Beautiful technology.
13, 8. Okay, 2 made it alive.
So add 3 to the total.
So you've killed 24 orcs right now.
And we probably fly past them, so we're never going to deal. I mean, this orc will be fully healed by
Yeah.
the time we
Yeah.
see him again.
Whatever,
maybe
doesn't matter.
more.
Okay, next in line after that.
He won't be fully healed because it takes a week of rest to heal up.
Well, that's true, actually, with the optional rule we're using.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's a bad
We
roll.
probably. Okay, so
okay.
so on my turn the griffin moves, right? And so
There
you
are-
can roll
yeah.
perception checks, I guess, to see if by chance someone would see us flying towards them. But we're in range of brand new orcs now.
Yes.
The way the initiative order works out.
Yeah. I'll say that you guys get about 3 rounds of spouting our fireballs until everybody else actually starts reacting actively
Sees the
to
fire
this. Yeah, sees
direction.
Oh shit! Yeah, there's an actual 20 on the perception check. Yeah, so you have 3 rounds in total on you spouting on fireballs, and then arrows are gonna start flying. Maybe we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Oh, my second fireball's only 22, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the same kind of thing here.
So you're rolling 1d6. So just
One-
I guess it's 46, right?
Yeah, I'm going 46 right now. 46 plus 4 times 4, that's 16. 16, 21, 26, 32 orcs on this one.
Awesome. So 13 d20s. Or yeah, 31
31 d20s.
numbers.
Okay. So I'm gonna just.
You can actually do greater than.
I know. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do that after. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4 make it.
So roll their HP and roll.
So the rest die.
22, they could actually survive on a pass, couldn't they?
They could. Yeah, well, if all.
Yeah, all of them survived in the pass.
Yeah.
All 4 survived. So that's another, what, 27 killed if I'm correct.
It's theoretically possible for one of them that failed to survive, and I think
Theoretically,
it's,
yeah, but no.
it's a couple % chance. I'm I would have to
It's
calculate
probably
it.
not worth it.
It's pretty slim. It's
So-
pretty limited.
Okay, so that's
31 orcs. No, 31 orcs from the second fireball,
that's
and
27.
4 of them lived.
No, 20. Yeah, 27 killed. So 27
Okay.
killed plus 24. That equal about 51.
Yep.
51 orcs killed.
Yep.
On to the hobgoblins.
I had 4 orc targets lined up.
Okay. So we're doing all orcs.
Okay. So do your third one.
That's better. That's a good roll.
You have 26. 26 orcs on this one.
Okay.
So 26 d20 greater than 14.
Yep. No, they have a dexterity mod of 1, so 13.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. 8 successes.
Damn. Oh.
So 26, that would be 18 that
Can you
fail.
do something like
18 get killed instantly. And let's roll a 2d8 plus 6. What's the half damage?
The half damage would be 17.
No, that doesn't work.
Okay.
Is there a way to do it by? You could put parentheses around it.
Yeah, I think if you put.
But I was wondering if there's a way to
I
like
think-
multiply it.
I
Tell it to
think,
do
I think, one second.
check.
There is a way to do it, but I don't know what it is.
Let me check. So if I'm gonna try this. What's the number of orcs that made it? 8. No, that doesn't work.
Well, so far that's 3 people who haven't made it.
Oh, it actually makes. It actually does it. No.
No.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
that's just multiplying.
Yeah, it doesn't make the equal the better.
I don't know if you maybe there's a command, but just
Fuck
do
it,
them.
fuck it.
you know.
So one was a
Spam.
14. That's a fail. 14 fail. 12 fail. 14 fail. 15 is a make, I think.
And the
No,
17.
Yeah, no, it's 17.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all of them die. 26 orcs.
Best run yet.
77 orcs killed.
Flying mounts are ridiculous, for the record. This would not be possible without flying mounts.
And then on my turn, we move to the next group.
Yeah, and this is our,
okay.
this is our
Well,
last
I mean,
group.
if
Now-
you want,
now-
they may have a chance to spot us and get some disadvantage shots.
Now they get disadvantage shots. So let's see. I'll have the same roll here because you're gonna be in range of those 4 tents. So the same amount of orcs that you get to kill are the same amount of orcs that get to shoot at you.
No. Well, how many of them have bows?
The orcs, all of the orcs have bows, especially the grunts.
Especially the guns.
If you say so.
Okay, so you have 10,
So maybe split them between me
16.
and Jewel.
If they're
They
shooting
can't
straight up,
see
they
the griffin.
literally can't hit us. They have to hit the griffin.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
they have to kill the griffin because they literally cannot hit you. They're hitting towards you, but they're hitting the griffin.
Yeah.
So there's no way of hitting you. Like, it's impossible. Unless the arrow
yeah, full
goes through.
cover is what
Yeah.
you're saying. I guess I should have buffed. I guess I should have buffed the Griffin's AC then.
I mean, you still can.
Yeah, next
I just
round.
finished saving this character sheet, or filling out my entire character
It
sheet, and then I
failed, huh?
went to save it, and it didn't save, and then it absolutely reset the entire character sheet.
That's
To blank.
awkward.
That sucks.
Our griffins only have 12 AC. That's not good.
Yeah. This Griffin could go down. Didn't think of that, did I? Or did we?
Well, I did, but that's why
Right.
I thought the sanctuary thing would be really good. But whatever.
Yep.
So you
I
have
mean, yeah.
28 orcs here. You know what? No. I'm going to say that half of them have bows.
And all 14 of those can see or spot the Griffin in the dark. It's actually out of their dark sight. I don't know how they could even see it. Like they
Mm.
shouldn't be able to see it.
No,
They can
that's
make
a-
guess shots at disadvantage.
That's
they can,
that's
like-
that's what I think we'll be doing here. Guess shots.
So I would
because
set
they-
like a. Yeah. I mean, you're the
So
DM,
they-
but if it were me, I would like set like a perception DC and let.
You know what?
each
I'll
roll-
say
make a check
no. I'll say
to see if
this.
they-
So they're all gonna shoot. They're gonna shoot at random.
The griffin's invisible.
Yeah, the only way to hit you.
They can just see the tiny floating people up in the night sky.
The only way to hit you is to roll a 19 or 20. So like they're basically just just a 20. Like if they hit you at a 20, then they hit you. It's basically a lucky shot.
So basically 14 rolls with disadvantage, and if the disadvantage roll is still
no, it's
20,
gonna be full. No, it's gonna be full. Like all of those 24 are gonna shoot however randomly they can. They all have disadvantage, and they can only hit on a 20. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's literally no way they can see you. There's no perception check to make.
Okay. Yeah. So they're just peppering the sky. I think they should still roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, they're still rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll a 28, d20s, and I'm gonna do that again. No, wait.
Nope.
No 20s. Okay. So that was. No, actually, if there's no 20s here, they can hit, even if the 20 is the other one.
Moving on to the next camp.
Okay.
So they'd have to roll double 20s, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 1 in 400 chance.
Exactly.
Multiplied however many times they get to try it.
It's not very likely.
It's not very likely, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Next camp. It's a decent
camp,
one.
right?
Last orc camp. And then we have two hob camps.
How many fireballs do you have?
6.
4 fireballs. You have 6 fireballs.
I'm using all the charges on my staff. So
Okay.
I can't do this every day, but I can do it today.
You know what? Let's just do this. 4d6 plus 16. 24s.
Alright.
Okay, you start seeing something happen down in the camp. Let's see about all those 24.
It's possible they have spellcasters, but
Oh wait.
for them to get organized and
No, okay, so
honest.
that's a make, that's wow. So 1,
That's
2,
a lot of makes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 makes.
Half damage is 14.
Make, fail, make, so 2 alive. 3 alive, 4 alive. 4 alive, that's it.
Okay.
So 28 minus 4, 24. 77, 24, that would be 91.
Yep. So I've killed 91 orcs, which is close to 5% of.
So that's
the
enough to
entire-
get us to level. We're gonna level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Mission
important.
accomplished.
You see, there's suddenly. Let me check if this is actually. Give me 1 sec. Let me make sure I'm not fucking this up.
You probably are.
No, I'm not.
Also, not
I'm
not,
just
not,
kidding,
to,
I
not
didn't
to
know
be
what
super
you're doing.
complicated, but it's called archery because the arrows come up, they go up, and then they come back down.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Did you see that video Neil posted?
Yes, I did. I actually saw it before Neil posted it.
Hipster nerd.
Where's that thing?
So are you remaking your character from memory, Neil?
Chat's
Nope.
right, Chucky.
Nope.
77 plus 24.
I'm
is
gonna-
101.
I'm gonna print out a character sheet and fill it out by hand tomorrow.
Okay.
But I made my notes that I needed to make.
So, 5% of the total force of orcs encamped around this particular town is now gone. It's not quite close to decimation, which is what I was going for.
With a paladin, we're gonna be really deadly in melee, and you've got 6 fireballs a day, so that can take care of our ranged. This party's gonna be pretty unstoppable.
I can't do this every day. I'm just going to put that out there again. I can't do it every day.
You can do like 4 every day, right?
Yeah, my staff recharges 1d6 plus 1 charges per day. And it's 3 charges for a fireball. With a max charges of 10.
Okay, so
So after that, we fly to the first hobgoblin camp. Does anything happen? on
yes,
your
something
initiative?
happens. Give me 1 sec. Oh. No, Should roll this here.
Does anyone know the speed of a griffin?
Okay, yeah. So you
Fly
see
speed of 80.
there is a
They're double moving, right? So
Yep.
there is an arrow that passes you that like literally shines of daylight.
Chucky's stealing my trick.
what was it?
It was an arrow of light that passes near you.
Oh, spellcaster put light on cast light on air.
And after that, you see light, just being casted in the air. Just a couple.
What's the range on light? I don't believe.
So it's about 60 feet up, and
can't cast.
then there's a sphere of 60 feet of light, of complete daylight.
But it can't follow us. We fly past it immediately.
Yeah, but they.
So they spot us. They get us.
Exactly.
But they still.
They get a disadvantage shot at AC, not at Onukani.
Yeah.
Are they aiming at us?
They are aiming at you. Yeah. I mean, who else?
You can't see the griffin.
They can't see the griffin. They're aiming at you.
Okay.
But the AC is gonna be the griffin, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that works
9,
in
9,
5d6.
18.
Would have had to be 2 spellcasters
18,
with light.
5. That's 23.
Yeah, for the record, each caster can only have one light spell going at a time.
There's at least
by the
2.
way, they can have however many they want. This is not that right spell. This is a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Just don't judge the spells just because you have them.
Well, if they're using spell slots on it, I don't care.
Makes up and edits.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a cantrip light, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but you can only have one, right?
Yeah, that was the point I was making. If he's doing something besides that, he needs something else.
Okay, 29 orcs are currently, because this is the last world camp, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Ryan, don't forget to buff the griffin.
No, this is hobgoblins.
Okay, hobgoblins. Let me check modifiers then.
But the griffin's invisible.
Yeah, but it could still be hit with an arrow. The +2 to AC would actually help.
Where's my hobgoblin?
So I switched the shield of faith is on the griffin, not on
Okay.
Justin.
Where's my hobgoblins? Oh, okay, there's my hobgoblins. 185.
So are you sure the light still came then? If it was the orcs with
no, it was
spellcasters, aren't they? The hobgoblins?
The spellcasters are not only in one camp.
Okay.
Okay, so we have about 28. I think. Oh god, I forgot the number. You know what? I'm gonna roll it again.
Now the Hobbs tents were even more closely regimented, right?
There were three rows of 4 to 5. That's small camp. They're small tents, but with.
So you can probably hit them with 2 fireballs, right? Hit every hobgoblin.
Okay, so let's see. They go first before you, though. So let's see what happens with their attack. 29 d20s. All of them have a bonus of. Let me see what's the bonus. 4 to hit.
So subtract 4 from our AC, and just roll straight d20s.
Yep.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Okay. So
We're
what's the
reverting
AC?
to Thaco. Holy shit! No, but they're a disadvantage. So re-roll. You're gonna have to re-roll every hit and make sure that it still hits, right? That's how we'll do it. So to hit,
Okay, what's to
you want to do the first half against me and the second half against Martour? You probably. My DC is 17. Or my to hit is 17.
Okay, no, because they're hitting they're not hitting you. They're hitting the griffin because
The griffin's invisible. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah.
he's a full cover.
This
He needs to be hit first. Okay, what's his AC?
Shit.
his AC is 14.
14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Reroll 13, and if those are also hits, then it gets hit. This could be bad.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, 48 each at a bonus of
4d8? No, 1d8. Okay, yeah.
1d8
4
each. 4d8 plus a
My heart
bonus
skipped a beat for a
of
second.
plus a bonus of 3 each, so that means a 1
48 plus 12.
12. 28 points of damage in the griffin. You
Okay.
I think you rolled its HP, if I'm correct.
I don't have it. Do you have it, Justin?
Not on my sheet.
I don't
Okay,
think we
then
have.
we'll just roll HP. What do you have? Do you have Griffin sheet up?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
It's
Roll it, HP.
70-10 plus 21.
Roll it. Feel free to roll
Nice.
it.
Shit. Not even an issue.
58, which I think is actually one less than average.
Yeah. Okay, so you have 30 HP currently on your Griffin.
Should I cast shield or should I cast prayer of healing? Is that even worth it?
You can, I mean, you can heal it on your turn with the bonus action.
Yeah. Oh no, prayer of healing takes 10 minutes. Whoops. I made a mistake. In that fight with the elf, I wouldn't have been able to cast prayer of healing. It would have been a cure wound or a healing word, and probably just on me. And I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Wait.
Not worth revisiting.
I mean, you still would have healed her, right? Because that's the badass thing.
Yeah, I think I had enough HP that I would have healed her.
Okay.
But it would have.
So that was. This is literally the last fireball. Right? How many hobgoblins did we end up killing?
Okay. Yeah. It's actually a good.
No, there's 2 more fireballs, aren't there? You've done 4. This is the 5th.
Oh, was that the orcs?
Yeah, you
Was
did
this the
4
last?
orc fireballs. This is the first on the hobgoblins.
So
Okay.
let's see. They made how many? Let's make 29 d20s. Oh shit! Oh wow.
Those are some passes.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Okay. Your benchmark for passing on a save is 15.
It's okay. So, fail,
Fail.
fail,
Fail.
fail,
Fail.
make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have 4 more to make.
Is that a make? 15 still stakes him to 0.
Yeah, but
He would need someone to stabilize him.
yeah, I'll say it's a make.
Alright.
Okay, so 2 make it. So you kill about
27.
27.
So 101 orcs, 27 hobgoblins, and 1 more fireball.
One more fireball to go.
Okay. So next in line again, same happens with... What, Bowen, what do you do?
I will cast a 3rd level healing word on the griffin.
Do it.
Uh, 11 HP.
Okay, and next in line we'll have... who?
It's so on my turn we move the 160 feet or whatever to the edge of the hobgoblin camp. Drop 1 last fireball in the next round. And keep moving.
Yeah.
So the other side of the hobgoblin camp, but we aren't lit at this point, so they can't see us. They probably can't target us without going crazy or doing another light trick.
Okay, let's see if the right trick works.
Like, so there's got to be new spellcasters using the same trick because we moved fast enough to get totally away from the last spellcasters.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the right
Just clarifying.
trick will work again. You see another arrow passed.
Must have had a meeting where they presented this strategy to every single shaman in their ranks.
Okay, so what happens? What happens is that this time
Yes.
you see only a couple of lights coming past, and you see
Only a couple of lights.
Only
That's
a-
more than last.
no. Before it was a lot more. Like literally, there's a lot more light, like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 light
Okay.
spells being casted, and now you only see 2. And after that, you see balls of fire coming from the ground.
This could be it. TPK incoming.
So give me dexterity saving throws.
They can actually blow it up on. I guess you can target it wherever you want, right?
Exactly whatever you want.
I guess if there happened to be a shaman with access to 5th or to 3rd level spells within 150 feet of us, I'll take it. Dexterity saving throws.
There are there are 3 fireballs coming at you.
3?
Three,
Okay,
yes.
we're dead. GG. We don't get to level 7.
There are 3. As
even
I
if
said,
you
I don't
pass
even
your
think this
saves?
is worth. I mean, I guess let's calculate it, but I think this insta kills everyone. It'll probably insta kill me.
okay.
Pass, fail, probably a fail. But I don't think there's any way I can survive that much damage.
I mean, put it like this.
I guess
You
we start a new
yeah,
campaign.
So let's put it like
next
this. You saw level 3 spells being casted. You should have expected something sort of like this. You literally just saw like a couple of seconds ago daylight level 3 spells being casted.
For the record, the Griffin passes all its saves.
Okay.
So even if we
I
die,
would
the
say
Griffin
that
can
the
fly
Griffin
us
would
out.
give you advantage on your saves because you have partial cover.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll actually do allow that.
Oh, okay. Well, let me roll my failures and see if they turned out to be successes. I actually don't know if that's a success or not. Depending on level, it's still. So I still have at least 2 failures.
What happened with Ryan?
I don't know. Ryan, what happened?
No, he's not here anymore. Any rage quit going on?
Oh, his connection is down. I think he got salty and left.
I'm not sure
Roll
what
the
happened. My
damage,
Skype
Chuck.
crashed.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 86.
Ryan, you should have advantage on your saves because you have.
Echo.
Cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
that
passed one of
funny?
your saves. So you need to roll. Now you need to re-roll your next 2.
Ryan, are you here?
I'm waiting for Ryan.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we can
Sorry,
hear you.
my computer Skype crashed, and I'm on my phone right now. Why do I have advantage?
Griffin.
You
Do I
have
have cover?
cover from the Griffins. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm re-rolling 2 of those
Okay.
to a. I don't know what the DC is, but probably fails.
Okay, so the more important thing here is our. Oh shit, our camera has died. I'm gonna call this thing again. 1 sec.
Why is this not a video call? Like
Oh fuck, Skype. You
Whatever.
need premium. Skype premium.
yeah, that's why I suggested we restart the call after the 4 hours.
This was 5 hours in. It shouldn't have happened.
Exactly. Oh well.
You know what? People
can
can
you
see
just
us, but
re-roll
we're
the-
grayed out. Okay, so we have 86 of a 27. So that's half on the. Okay, you casted a Prayer of Healing. What's the HP of your Griffin? Because that's the important thing here.
I didn't cast it. No, I told you how much it gained. It gained 11. It's not important. I'm gonna die from these fireballs. Are you kidding?
41.
Roll the next. Roll off.
1 second, 31 half. That would mean 13 damage.
What was the save DC? What was the save DC?
The save DC on all of the spells. Wait, how much did he roll? It was a 14 if I remember correctly.
30.
No, it was a
Chucky,
13. 13.
13.
Yes.
So I failed 1. Okay.
Okay.
So it's second
I'm more
fireball?
importantly, Griffin.
Just,
What's
we're all
the
taking
Griffin?
the same damage.
The Griffin passed all of his saves.
Okay, so that's 13 damage on the Griffin. If the Griffin survives, you might make it. 27, another 13, so it's sitting at 26. The Griffin currently has
27. I take
41.
1. So I go to 0
Yeah.
with that second fireball. Third fireball. I don't even. Do I auto fail? Do I auto fail saving throws?
Yeah, you just lose 2.
Just saw it.
You have 2 fails on you.
Okay, yeah. So I double fail my death saves. Maybe we live if the Griffin survives.
Yeah, so right now, in this second right now, if the 8d6 doesn't take the Griffin down, the Griffin is going to survive. The Griffin is currently sitting at 20, has taken 26 damage, and he has 41 HP.
And I healed it for 11.
Yeah,
Is that
so
included?
yeah, it took, so max, it had 30 HP. It had 30 HP, and it took an 11. You said 11 heal?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it had 41 HP, it took 26 damage.
So if it passed its save, then as long as you don't roll a 30 or higher, and you rolled a 34, so the griffin dies, and the party plummets to their death.
The party plummets to their death, it seems.
Yep.
Goes unconscious.
Oh man, I just spent all that time making a character for nothing. GG, guys.
Well, we made it to level 7 before we died.
Yeah, you made it to level 7. Funnily enough, if this was an RPG team game, you would have gained the HP for leveling up then. And you might have survived.
No, the griffin still would have died, and they still would have
Yeah.
plummeted.
Yeah.
Except they're not falling 200 feet, so they'll probably survive.
We're falling 150 feet. Directly on top. Maybe we killed the spellcasters on our fall. Because they have to literally be... I guess they aren't directly beneath us. They could be on the edge.
Take
And we could
50
have been
damage
good.
from a fall, that would actually still kill both of you.
It triggers my death save on the fall, and I die.
Yeah. Well, Chucky, do you have a campaign set up
We
for
made
us
it a
for
lot
next
of weeks
week?
before TPK.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think I can set something up.
Featherfall wouldn't make a difference,
why
guys.
don't-
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Why don't
that was enough
we-
damage to kill me.
Why don't we wrap up the show and then discuss it offline, so that way we
Why
can
is
have
it-
some time to figure things out.
Are you? Am I
okay.
the only one who doesn't have a cam up right now? Like Skype won't let me put a picture
Yeah,
up. I don't
you
understand.
don't have a cam.
Yeah, if
I'm
you're
on
a
my
mobile
phone because
app
my computer
device.
Skype crashed. I can usually. Oh, maybe that's just 2-person calls.
Yeah, it's just 2-person. So let's wrap it up. Chucky, you wanna sign us out here?
I mean...
Tell us what happens. How did the world end?
So, the word... I mean... Do you wanna go on and...
With the
break-
whimper.
My question is here, we can do a thing like... can you send a random message in chat here? My camera is going down again. Sorry.
Well, let's just finish up. Let's just close out the show, and then we'll discuss our plans afterwards.
Let's just do shoutouts.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
let's do shoutouts and close it out. So, thank you guys for watching. This is an interesting and unexpected end to Honorbound. I kind of thought we were going to keep going, and I really started getting into my new character about it. But oh well, we'll figure something else out in a bit. Hopefully the connection here in Vietnam will stabilize in the next couple of days, and I can actually start streaming Outbound. If not, I will actually go find a new place to live that has better internet. Or, find some office space that has internet that I can stream from, or something like that. So that's it for me. We got the Misclicks Battle Royale on Tuesday, and then I don't know when roleplay is, but it's somewhere out there. That's it for me. Justin?
Hey guys, I'm Cavalier Guest on Twitch. You can check me out. I stream Monday through Friday, mostly Hearthstone, from 1 to 5 p.m. PST. Yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
Check me out.
Chucky?
Well, usually if you're interested in more D&D, I stream a lot of D&D. We have a couple of campaigns going on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. And and that's about it. My channel is twitch.tv/chucky616. I don't know, maybe I was going to do a live Q&A playing something after this, but I don't think I'll do it because we need to talk and figure out Honorbound. So streaming is gonna be tomorrow. Schedule is on my channel if you're interested.
Cool. And Ryan, you want to finish us? You want to announce your new Twitter handle?
You're funny. No shoutouts. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Chucky, for letting us die in such a blaze of glory. I'm sorry I don't have my beautiful face to show you, but Skype on my computer is failing and won't reopen, so bye-bye. Thanks for watching. I
All right,
can't
guys,
wave.
take care.
I'm waving.
Bye-bye.
Use your imagination. I'm
Bye.
waving.